Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto will attend the rallies. The rallies come just a day after other rallies in Kericho and Trans Nzoia counties. Well, let's now speak to our reporter Jeff Kurui, who joins us live from the ground. Jeff, what are we expecting from the Jubilee campaign trail?
Well, a very good afternoon, Michelle. This is St. Mary's in Tala, Machakos County, and we're, of course, expecting the Jubilee flag bearer and also President Uhuru Kenyatta, accompanied by the county leaders, as well as the Deputy President William Ruto in this particular constituency. And as it is now, Michelle, the advance team, I can, of course, report that the advance team have made their way here, and we're expecting the President any minute from now. Remember, this is Machakos County, and it was just yesterday where the NASA brigade were actually camping in this particular county, trying to woo voters in a county which is perceived as an opposition stronghold, of course, based on the outcome of the 2013 general election, where the NASA, or the then CORD coalition, under the leadership of Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka, garnered 86% of the total votes cast in this particular county against Uhuru Kenyatta's 10%. And of course, Uhuru Kenyatta and his team will be making its way into this county, of course, to try and quell the heat of what actually happened yesterday during the NASA campaigns. And as it is today, we're also expecting the Jubilee principals to talk about issues regarding this particular county, as well as drumming up support for Jubilee candidates in this particular county. And as it is now, this particular county has a Jubilee candidate, of course, representing the woman representative seat as well as the Senate seat. Remember, the current governor, Alfred Mutua, is a Mandelo Chapchap candidate, of course, after defecting from the Wiper party and declaring, or rather supporting, the Jubilee presidential candidate, Uhuru Kenyatta. And as it is now, the Jubilee brigade will be making its way here after attending a meeting at Manyata in Embu County, a county as well which Mandelo Chapchap is making inroute in that particular county, fronting a gubernatorial candidate, fronting a Senate candidate. And despite the fact that they have announced to be supporting President Uhuru Kenyatta's re-election, of course, there are also issues dealing or touching on the other elective position, running from the governor all the way to the MCA. And in all these other counties, majority of the counties which has been actually attended by the president, the main issue has been their support for the six-piece voting pattern. Of course, other parties, the affiliated, Jubilee-affiliated parties, crying for of the open declaration by the Jubilee leadership that they should support the six-piece voting pattern. Of course, we wait to see what will happen in this particular county, the kind of goodies the president is expected to give out here. Remember, the last few weeks he was in this particular county as well, where he launched the Yatta dam project aimed at solving the issue, the water issue in this particular county. And we wait to see what the president has in store for the county of Machakos. I've been informed that he's also going to commission a few projects as well as hand over a bus to Tala boys before now proceeding to the rally, or rather the prayer rally in at Uhuru Park in Nairobi County. Well, Michelle.
All right, Jeff, I mean, this rally is coming so close together. Yesterday, they were in Kericho and Trans Nzoia counties, and today they will hold several rallies in Murang'a and Machakos. Is there any difference, really, in the message that is being preached by the Jubilee Brigade?
Well, Michelle, this being the final stretch, the home stretch of the campaigns heading to the August 8th general election, every side, the NASA side, the Jubilee side, they're trying to make inroads in all the particular counties to make sure that they, of course, talk to their supporters and try as well to convince the opposition supporters to support them heading to the August election. Remember, this is an election where it will be won by numbers, depending on how well you talk, or rather you convince your supporters to turn up and vote based on how the close call, or rather how competitive this is going to be. And of course, the Jubilee leadership, as it is now, they're trying to make sure that they traverse all the 47 counties, culminating to that particular major rally, which will be expected in Nairobi County. And of course, now that should happen at least 48 hours before the elections. And they're making sure that they want to make sure the last week of these campaigns, they've made inroads in all the counties before heading to that particular election. Michelle.
All right, thank you so much. That is our reporter, Jeff Kirui, who is on the Jubilee campaign trail today. So the information is that President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto will continue with their campaigns in Murang'a and Machakos before attending a bigger prayer rally at Uhuru Park.